Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to another video of the Nerd Out. We're in a different setup. I know it's a bit different. We're probably gonna be here for a while, but eventually we'll be back to the normal setup. But anyways, that's besides the point, because today we're gonna be talking about Travis Scott's Utopia. We've been looking for that album, man. We've been looking for it everywhere. We've been looking for it in the liquor store, in the bank, in Nigeria. I think that's where he filmed the music video. I'm not really sure. But anyways, for those of you that don't know, Travis Scott's Utopia is rumored to be coming out on July 21st. And it's been a couple of years since he last dropped his last album, which was Astroworld. One of my favorite albums of all time, if not my favorite album of all time. That might be a hot take for some of you, but I generally just love that album so much. It's such a defining soundscape and I get so immersed in it. I love Astroworld, and that's why I've been saying with the recent Travis Scott features that I am holding him to a very high standard. Travis Scott, I'm holding it up all the way up here. I'm expecting Utopia to be the next My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm expecting it to be the next Marshall Mathers LP, the next To Pimp a Butterfly. I'm expecting Utopia to reach that level of greatness. I'm expecting it to be a classic. And why is that? Well, like I said, Astroworld is one of my favorite albums of all time, if not my favorite. And what Travis Scott was able to do with Astroworld was just blend all of these amazing soundscapes and create something innovative, something that's new, something that wasn't heard before. He took psychedelic trap and took it to the next level, and that's why I wanted to do this video today. Thoughts and predictions on Utopia, because it feels like we're finally here. These are the last days to Utopia. It's like the last days before rodeo, but instead of rodeo, it's to Utopia, and that has me hyped up so much. Like, I really hope it comes out July 21st, because that would be a perfect day to do an album party. I'm with my boys, I'm with my friends here, and they want to listen to the album as well, so I really hope I get the opportunity to listen to it with them. But this is a massive moment for the community. This is a massive moment for hip-hop, for us, for everyone, because the world will stop, the industry will stop once Travis Scott drops Utopia. This album, people are begging for it, and that's literally me right now. I cannot wait for this album to drop, because like I said, Astroworld is just, it makes my headphones and it makes me go into a completely different world. I feel like I am in Astroworld when I listen to it. It's so tangible, and I wish that Utopia reaches that level, if not higher. And if it doesn't, I'll admit I will be a little bit disappointed, but at the same time I have to keep my expectations in check. However, I will admit it is hard doing that, just because there is so much hype within the community. I mean, let's go back all the way to his first album, Rodeo. It's defining for a whole entire subgenre that was created within hip-hop. Trap as we know it today wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Travis Scott's Rodeo. That album is so immersive and engaging, and it tells a story. Every soundscape, every unique detail is crafted so excellently and with so much passion. And then we move on to a project like Birds in the Trap. Well, yes, I will admit I think it's probably his weakest album, even compared to the Huncho Jack Huncho album. It's still banger after banger, and it shows just how diverse Travis Scott is as an artist, not just as a psychedelic trap artist. He's an overall artist, and he shows that. And then we get Astroworld, which is just massive for me. Like I said, I will say it again, it is one of my favorite albums of all time, and because of this hype, it is very hard to keep my expectations in check, but that's okay. I'm gonna try my best, and despite that, I'm still gonna be very hyped for the album. We've been getting promotional pictures of Travis Scott recreating the Abbey Road album cover, which I think is insane. We've seen him in the studio where Abbey Road was created and crafted. I think this is a genius marketing move by Travis Scott. It shows that it's symbolic for the fact that this album is essentially going to be a modern day classic, kind of how Abbey Road was for the time it came out. And I love that, but we've also been getting the billboards that show the timestamp of 7/21, and we've also seen the billboards where it says Where is Utopia? Is it in the liquor store? Is it in the bank? Is it in certain location? And I think that feeds into the themes of the album, which are still very cryptic and are still very well unknown. But as the album comes out, I will be so invested in unraveling this mystery that is Utopia. I want to know and immerse myself into this world. I'm not just expecting Travis Scott to give us a soundscape, but I'm also expecting him to come into his bag with the lyrical side of things. Something reminiscent of a coffee bean. That song is introspective, it gets personal, and while it still remains very cryptic, we still get to see a little bit behind the curtain of who Travis Scott is, of who he is as a person. Who is Jack Webster, the rapper? You know, the human being, the person. And I may be asking for a lot when it comes to this, but that's just how excited I am for Utopia and how much I believe in Travis Scott. And I know this album is going to be filled with bangers. I mean, it's rumored to be 24 songs. And I was a little bit iffy about that at first because we all saw how the Pink Tape turned out and how it has 26 songs. And I think 6 of those 26 songs are skips. But I think Travis will pull it off. I think he will have a cohesive, concise, well-sounding, well-executed album that will be remembered for generations to come. I really do believe that Travis Scott will be able to pull it off, and I know I'm asking for a lot, but man, I believe in Travis Scott. He's one of my favorite rappers, and I think he can pull it off. I really think he can do that. But with all that being said, hopefully Utopia, hopefully it drops in July 21st. It's just a rumor, but we will see. We've been seeing the pictures of him with the graffiti spray painted on the walls and on the RV. I think it was an RV. I'm not sure just yet, but I think it was an RV. And yeah, well, all that being said, Travis, just drop the album, man. I really can't wait for it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a massive moment for the community. But with all that being said, thank you for watching this video, my beautiful people. Make sure you subscribe to the Nerd Out, and hopefully we'll be back reviewing the album. Who knows? Anyways, I hope y'all like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love y'all. Bye.